Are you curious about how the fourth industrial revolution will impact you, your career, your organisation? In this fourth part of a series of 6 videos, you'll hear about the topic on the skills revolution, its significance to your success as a professional, your organisation, and the important role it will play in defining successful leaders and organisations this decade. Hello, I'm Rocky Scopoletti, futurologist, and welcome to this channel where we talk about everything to do with the fourth industrial revolution and equip you with the insights to create the confidence you need for your success this coming decade. So please do subscribe, like, and comment on the channel to keep up with the fascinating leaders I'll be interviewing and the insights I'll be sharing. This video is an interview I recently conducted with Christina, co-CEO of the SingularityU in Australia, on the topic of the skills revolution. These are her insights and experiences. Joining me today is Christina Gerakiteys, who is the co-CEO of the SingularityU here in Australia. So welcome, Christina.
Thank you.
So you've spoken about education. And you've spoken about skills. How can it be that we are staring into such a major skills shortage in a lot of these new and emerging areas? And what do we need to do to close that gap?
Shift our thinking,
How
basically.
So?
So we need to be teaching curiosity at school.
Yeah.
I've had university students absolutely have the most amazing ideas, and then they freeze when it comes to an assessment task because in order to do a HD, you will do this, and this, because that's what they're taught at school. If you want to pass your HSC, you have to do this, and this. So we're not actually teaching them to explore anymore. We're putting them into silos of age or subject, or all those subjects, everything you ever learnt. Why do we need to wait until we get out into the big wide world before we learn how to put together communication and maths or science and the way I'm feeling at the moment or my mental attitude? So I think that project collaboration at school will make a huge difference. So education in that sense of curiosity. We have a SingularityU colleague, Dr. Vivian Ming, who says the only skill needed into the future is a creative problem adapting explorer. Wow. So she actually said it's not even somebody who has absolute knowledge in anything. I think we've just missed a great opportunity of reskilling at the moment with, I'm wondering what some of the COVID money that went out might have been better put to use to reskill people. We know that we're moving out of certain industries, and we won't get into a political thing around which industries they are, but we're moving out of certain industries. We should be transitioning. So it's not let's stop one and let's start something else, but there's a whole lot of skills that we could be teaching people that will transition, change. I think there's also a generation now that won't want to change, and they go, but I don't want to learn a new skill, and we need to respect that and go, well, how do we adapt that? The other thing I think is happening right now is a hyper-personalisation. So what am I good at? So I have this theory that way back in tribal days, the tribe was the unit. Everybody had a place in the tribe. You may not have liked what your place was, but you had a place in the tribe. Fast forward quite a number of years, and we went through this, it's all about me phase, I want to do this, I want to do that, I don't care about anyone else, I'm going to study what I want to do, I want to go where I want to go. And now I think, again, great convergence, we're coming into a period of time where the tribe is important. The tribe can be global, or it can be your country, or it can be your community, or it can be your family, but the tribe is important. But my individual unique skills are now of value to the tribe.
That's right.
We're not all born differently for no reason. We're all born differently, and we have different skills for absolute reasons. So I think if we can do that opening up and acceptance of what people's individual skills are, and go, how do I best fit you? How do I use your skills? So I'm actually, I know people go into, here's your job description, this is what you've got to do. I'm more of, let me interview you, find out where your absolute skills are, because aren't I crazy if I don't use you for your absolute best skills? And I know some of the most successful organizations, one of the best stories that I heard, like we've taken people all over the world on entrepreneurship visits and that, and we were at Disney, and one of the visitors at Disney was having a conversation with one of the tour guides, and the tour guide went, "Oh my God, you really need to meet this person that works at Disney." Met the person at Disney who absolutely loved the uniqueness of the skills that this person afforded and said, "I'm going to give you a job. I don't know where I'm going to put you, but I'm going to give you a job. So come with me." So fantastic. Stories like that, and I think once we value people's individual skills as opposed to what they match up, which boxes they tick. So I think that uniqueness needs to come into it as well.
And it's wonderful to hear that, because I remind management teams constantly that adaptation isn't a human issue.
No.
And often we hear that the culture is holding the organisation back from adapting or change or being agile. And you've got to remind people to look behind that, because the culture is the responsibility of the board and the leadership team. They're responsible for strategy and organisational culture. So they're an outcome of what you've set up essentially.
You're absolutely totally right.
Yeah.
Culture is everything.
It is. Christina, it's been wonderful talking to you, and let me just say a big thank you on behalf of many people that have been through the SingularityU programs here in Australia, and your passion and your contribution, I think, to change and adaptation is really much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you for all your futurism work. I think it's amazing, and thank you for Juvenescence. How impactful is that?
Thank you. I hope you found Christina's insights and experiences insightful and fascinating, a truly inspirational leader of change. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share this to anyone you feel will benefit from it. And please do leave comments below on any topics you want to explore in the emerging world of the Fourth Industrial Revolution.